Jeopardy right after this.
Alright, here we go with Double Jeopardy.
Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are...
Stick with the categories.
The human body. Literary characters. What a TV character. Presidential families. Related words. And religion. Okay, let's get
two
back
daily
into
doubles up there this
Player
time.
two, you make the next selection. Had a whale of a time in 1851. Pequod problems. Call him this narrator.
Who is Ishmael?
Let's hear it, Player one. That is correct.
Literary characters 800.
Player one. Famous foundling. Psychs himself out. Title taught. Here's the correct response. Oliver Twist.
Oh, Oliver Twist. I should have figured that out. From Sykes. TV character 400.
Well, golly. He left his job and home in Mayberry to join the Marine Corps. Player one.
Who is Gomer Pyle?
That's right. Way to go.
800 TV
Player
character.
one. On the Addams Family, he was married to Morticia. Let's hear it, Player one.
Who is Gomez?
You are correct.
TV character for 1200.
Player one.
The answer there, one of the daily doubles.
One of the daily doubles. You are in the lead.
3,000, please.
Will it be? Here is your clue. Pavel was the first name of this Star Trek character, played by Walter Koenig.
Who is Chekhov?
You have
Yes!
maintained your lead. Way to go.
TV character for 800, for 1600.
During a dream sequence, it was revealed that this Richard Dean Anderson character had the first name Angus. Here's the correct response. MacGyver.
MacGyver. And let's finish the category.
Select hardcore fans of Gilligan's Island know that this character's real name is Roy Hinckley. Player one.
Who is Gilligan?
Nope.
No.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. The Professor.
Oh, the Professor.
We return
Literary
to
characters
you.
1200.
LAPI, okay? Chandler's champ slept big, and his goodbye was long. Here's the response we were looking for. Philip Marlowe. Player one, choose
Let's
again.
go with religion for 400.
The part of your eye that
or
looks
rather,
like
human
a black
body for
circle
400.
is called this. It's the center of the iris. Player one.
What is the retina?
Sorry, that's...
No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Slipping a bit here.
Let's hear it, Player two. Yep,
It's the
hey, you're
pupil.
right. Player two, you start.
Literary characters for 16.
Time-traveling Dresden dude. He wasn't a Puritan, a Vonnegut Czech. Here's the correct response. Billy Pilgrim.
Billy Pilgrim.
You again, Player two.
Presidential families for 400.
His daughter Margaret was born in Independence, Missouri. Okay, Player one.
Who is Harry Truman?
That's correct.
Human body 800.
Okay, let's get back into this. Player one. Otoliths are found in the vestibule of the inner part of this organ. Player one.
What is the Nose?
Nope.
No.
Sorry.
Down to 5,800.
Anyone else? Player 3?
Here. All the money I gained on that daily double has pretty much been given back. Almost.
This main artery of the heart is said to resemble a cane with its arch at the top of the heart. It's player 3.
Vena cava? No.
Sorry. Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. The aorta.
The aorta. Okay.
You again, player 3.
Human body for 1,600.
This part of the brain, just above the brain stem, is about the size of an orange. Player 2.
Pawns?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else care to try to get the correct response?
Well, it's 50-50.
Player 1.
What is the cerebrum, however you say it?
Sorry. That's...
No, it was the other one.
Anyone else care to try to come up
Now
with
I'm
the
down to
correct response?
4,200.
Okay, player 3.
Cerebellum. Yeah, it was that one. Oh well.
We return to you, player 3.
Human body for 2,000.
And here's Jimmy.
A low arch can cause the foot to roll inward too much when running, an effect called over this.
The correct response is pronation.
Oh, pronation.
Player 3, back to you for
Okay,
our
presidential
next
family's
selection.
800.
This 26th president's youngest son, Quentin, was killed in air combat during World War I. It's player 1.
Who's William Howard Taft?
That's not it.
No. Down to 3,400.
Any other takers?
Oh boy, suddenly I'm losing money. That's not good.
Yes, player 3? Yes,
Theodore Roosevelt.
player 3. You pick again, please.
Presidential families for 12.
He married his second wife, Edith Bowling Galt, during his first term. Okay, player 2.
Who's Woodrow Wilson?
Correct. Player 2. You start us off.
Presidential families for 16.
This 8th president's wife, Hannah, died of tuberculosis in 1819. Here's what we were looking for. Martin Van Buren.
Martin Van Buren. Oh.
We return to you, player 2.
Literary characters 2,000.
As a gem of a brother, Atticus, Atticus, Sweet Home Alabama. Here's the correct response. Scout Finch.
Scout Finch. Oh.
Player 2, back to you.
Presidential families 2,000.
His son married Mary Catherine Helen in the White House on February 25th, 1828. Here's what we wanted. John Quincy
Adams. Huh.
Player 2, back to you for our
Alright, related
next
words for
selection.
400.
A park was originally an enclosed place. This related word still means an enclosure for racehorses. Okay, player 1.
What is paddock? Please be right.
That's it.
Thank you. Related words 800.
Okay, the culprit, meaning the guilty party, evolved from this adjective meaning guilty. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is culpable?
Correct.
Alright, religion for 400.
Player 1. People of this religion called Christians and Jews, their fellow monotheists, al-Kitab, people of the book. Okay, player one.
What is Islam?
That's right. Way to go.
Religion 800.
Player one. One of three major branches of Christianity. It originated in the 16th century Reformation. Player three.
Catholicism? Sorry. No.
That's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player one.
What is Orthodox?
No, that's not.
No.
Any other
It
takers?
was the other one.
It's player two. Good.
Protestantism.
Back on the plus side. Player two. Make a selection,
Religion
please.
for 1200.
This term for a Jewish house of worship comes from the Greek for meeting. Player one.
What is synagogue?
Hey, you're right.
Religion for 1600.
A lot of begin this act, part of penance, by saying, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned." Then spill the beans. Let's hear it,
What is
player
confession?
one. Good.
Let's finish up the Let's finish the category.
Player one. Zen, a branch of this Asian religion, aims for satori, or enlightenment. Player one.
What is Buddhism?
Yes.
All right.
Player one.
Related words,
Choose
1200.
again. Fabricate is related to this verb that can mean to write something fraudulent, like a signature. Yes, player one.
What is forge?
Right you are.
There we go. 16.
Player one.
Answer, the other daily double.
Answer, the second daily double. And you have the lead.
I will go
Give us a wager.
for 1400.
Okay, here is the clue. As score can mean to cut, it makes sense that it's from the same root as this word for big scissors.
What is shears?
That puts you even further ahead.
And now the last one.
Here's the $2,000 clue. To do this to something is to make it holy, a word from the same root. Here's the correct response.
To make it holy is hallow. And
Congratulations to all
we
of you.
go to
You'll be
Final
continuing
Jeopardy.
on to Final Jeopardy when we come back.
I was losing a lot of money earlier, but I recovered.
Jeopardy category for today.
And go into this round with
16th century
11,600.
names. You need to select your wager.
Only go for 200.
The Final Jeopardy clue is, Paul III roared at him, "I have waited 30 years for your services. Now I'm Pope. Can't I satisfy my desire?"
No, you can't. Who is Michelangelo?
What did you say?
There's you say who's Henry VIII.
And that will cost you.
And that's not right. So you lose all 600. You go to 0.
Did you come up with the correct response?
Take the player free. Henry VIII. We know that's
Sorry,
not
the
right.
incorrect response.
And
will
it
block
costs you
your
nothing.
score
So you're
line.
going to stay at 1800. A second place finish for you,
Did
it
you
looks
come up
like.
with the correct
And
response?
I said who is Michelangelo.
And
And that's right. I had 200. 11,800 today.
Congratulations, player one. You are our new champion.
And for 2 days, a total of $27,000.
Good game, everyone.
We'll see you again.
Thank you so much for
So long, everyone.